Hi, this is Alcan. Welcome back to my channel. Well, you see I'm outside today. It's a nice day. A little brisky, but it's a nice day. So, get your plans ready for Thanksgiving as quick as possible because Thursday may not be such a great day. Well, once again, we're going to be talking about my favorite subject, Bloomberg, Michael Bloomberg. I know you probably had some questions about my remarks about, how is it possible that you can bring down one of the richest men in the world and derail his campaign for the presidency? I mean, it sounds far-fetched. I know. You probably have questions. Maybe you don't think about them right away. Maybe it's in the back of your mind. But you probably have them. For starters, no, I'm not trying to be anti-Semitic, just in case. Yes, he's Jewish. And a lot of members of my family is Jewish, including my wife. Even though she doesn't practice it, and our son has Jewish blood. So, right off the bat, this is not being anti-Semitic. This is justice for the employees who got screwed by this individual in 2005. And if you think I still have this pie in the sky thing, let me remind you something. You may have recalled a while back the Amazon deal that fell through, that the governor was trying to push, and you had Congresswoman ACO trying to derail it. And you saw how well that went, right? Well, if you need any reminder how bad it really was, you don't have to go any further than look at the New York Post today. Let me show you. You see, the governor is all the way near the bottom in a very small print, and there she is on the top. And they're talking about emails, angry emails at the governor, saying you can't believe that a bartender beat him out of the Amazon deal. Yeah, that's right. Emails. Angry emails about AOC beating the crap out of the governor of New York. The most powerful man in the state got beaten by a bartender. Well, let me put it this way. If there's an equivalent to this in Hollywood, you had to be Under Siege, the first one with Steven Seagal. You had the world's greatest terrorists trying to take over a Navy ship, and they were foiled by one man who happens to be a cook, as well as an expert in military combat. But they didn't know that. All they thought is, how did the cook beat the crap out of us? Well, now you know. It's very embarrassing. So basically, I'm trying to do the same thing here. One person with a chance of derailing one of the most powerful, richest men in America. We want justice for what he did in 2005. I'm not asking for money from him because it wasn't me he stole money from, but the other employees who did. So, that's saying, I know you have other questions like, well, aren't you afraid that Bloomberg might file complaints against you or have you blocked or like, FTC, Twitter, and so on? Well, the answer is this. I own shares outright or through brokerage on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, other media. No, I'm not rich by any extent of the means. So, it means that anytime if I had the money, I could get 100 shares and run for one of the boards. Especially Twitter. Because then Bloomberg can't block me. He had no choice but to take it like a man, which he should have done in 2005. But he didn't. So you're wondering, Well, if he blocked me, that doesn't mean he can stop me. I have, besides Twitter, I had Periscope, I had YouTube, I had Instagram, Facebook, other medias. So, Mike, if you're watching this, they say, "Oh, I'm gonna file a complaint. I'm gonna come at to you or block it." Well, it ain't gonna work. Because if you file a complaint with the FTC and Twitter, for example, all I have to do is bring all the proof from the 2005 strike and the ruling from the International Labor Organization of the United Nations from November 2011, state my case, and the complaint will go away. So don't bother. You're wasting your time. What you should be spending your time is withdrawing your campaign. Basically. America does not need you. America does not want you. You just want to buy an election like you did in 2001. Because when you try to run on the Democratic side, you couldn't fit in. And you switch parties like you switch underwear. Who needs somebody who's not consistency? And it's part of your situation. Oh, I want to do what's best for the people. It doesn't seem like the people is being best. It's you. I'm not interested in your best. I'm interested in you tailing off the campaign. And it's not fair to all those people that worked hard in those other campaigns to try to make it to that convention only for you to come in at the last second like Good Luck Charlie and boom. No. I mean, yes, I know everybody complains about Donald J. Trump, but guess what? Remember, how did he get into the presidential election? Did he do what Bloomberg did? No. Remember, he announced it like anybody else. He went to all the primaries and the caucuses and whatever else he had to go through. He went through a lot of meetings. He went to a lot of rallies and so on. He did everything by the book. I know you hate him, but he did everything correctly. That's the problem. Bloomberg is trying to short circuit and shortcut through all that. That's not fair to the people that tried already, and the campaign workers that tried to get their candidate to elected. It's not fair to them. If they pick somebody and they lose to Donald J. Trump, at least they say, "Well, at least I tried." But if someone like Bloomberg comes in, that's not making even in the playing field. That's making it worse. Because then they're going to say, why do I want to vote for this guy when I already have someone like him in the White House? And that's my point. I'm not telling you who you should vote in November. Except I'm telling you who you should not be voting for or supporting. Or if you are, you should be withdrawing your support. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out between now and Super Tuesday, which he's trying to do to get a big outing. So, and by the way, by doing that, he also bypassing other states. That's not fair to them, because they don't get to choose the president, because he's short-circuiting them and short-changing them as well. So, this person is bad news. This person caused a lot of heartache. And I wish you folks would have seen what he had done. And believe me, if we ever took him to court, there's a lot of stuff from the 2005 strike that didn't make it to the daylight. When it does come out, you're going to be in shock. So this is Al Ken saying so long for now, and don't forget your stop. And Mike, you can forget yours. Remember, you might be able to block me, but you ain't going to be able to stop me. Bye.